Welcome back to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. We've talked about some of the other hosts and some of the people that have made an integral part. Got to keep going back to Stan Sowa. Stan Sowa had a way of telling a story, whether it was about fishing or cooking or whatever, brought everything back to the basics, like this pan fishing adventure.
There's no question about it. If you wanted to get a child, a youngster interested in fishing, the best way to do it is to get them out on a day like this when the conditions just about seem normal or right, and have them start off by going for panfish. Again, they'll probably catch more fish because panfish are more abundant. They're more likely to strike whatever you pass in front of them. And again, it's just a thrill of a lifetime, I think, to see a kid catch 1, 2, or 3 fish. And once they get it hooking into panfish, I'll tell you what, they're going to be hooked into fishing for a long time. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of things to be said for panfish. Heck, I like catching all kinds of fish, but panfishing is really one of my favorite pastimes. Many reasons. First of all, there are a lot of them around. They're very prolific, abundant. They're also very tasty eating, and by and large, they're pretty easy to catch. And you don't really have to spend a lot of money to get out there to be an angler who likes to go for panfish, because you can really catch them with very basic items, like even a cane pole, like we did years ago as kids. A little bit of light line, monofilament line, something like 2-pound test, and they'll give you a lot of action on a light line like that. You don't need a big variety of hooks or lures. You can go out with a bobber and a sinker and even a worm on the end of your hook. I'll tell you what, just about an hour of fishing out there on the lake with some small jigs and a couple of small spinners, we were able to get the right combination, and once we did that, it was just a matter of hooking onto those fish. We caught a nice mess of bluegills out there in the water, and kept only a few, put the rest of them back in, wanted to bring them in just to have enough for a meal. And you know, I've prepared trout like this many times along the stream side. I've never tried it with panfish. I have no idea why it wouldn't work. I'm going to give it a try this way on an open fire, and I'll let you know how it tastes.
You know, I've done that before, fish on a stick. I did it with my kids. I hope to do it with my grandkids. Nothing like back to the basics. And I'll bet you when that story aired, people went out and did it just because Stan Sowa did. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.